Hello there. It's pretty late already. Why are you still awake? You can't sleep? It's the same for me then. I just can't seem to fall asleep. I was thinking that a cup of hot tea will help, especially with this rain. Would you like to join me for tea? No worries, I'm making it anyway. I'll go and prepare a cup for you too. How about you go back to your room? I'll bring it to you shortly. This should be enough. Hey, tea's here. Careful, it's hot. The mint flavor is so refreshing. So, you seem pretty tired for someone who can't fall asleep. Is everything okay? If you don't mind, I'll listen. Who knows, maybe talking about your worries will help it lighten up a bit. Of course I don't mind. It's the least I can do for you. Just share whatever you're comfortable with. So you're feeling down lately? For no reason? And it feels like you have no energy to do anything? And yet, you can't seem to sleep or even rest. And you have no idea why? Let me guess. You're also feeling guilty, thinking that you're just being lazy, right? I knew it. Well, let me tell you this. First of all, you are not lazy. You may not understand why, but the mere fact that your body feels off means that something is wrong. You don't have to understand everything, so don't invalidate your feelings. If I may offer some unsolicited advice, well, at least in my perspective, you're already doing so much. You may not see it yourself, but at least from people like me, who always watch you, we can clearly see that despite all of the troubles that you've been going through, you still manage to accomplish so much. You still help people. You still inspire people. Heck, even just pulling yourself out of bed in the morning is already a feat. So don't beat yourself out too much. It's okay to feel tired. It's okay to not understand everything. Especially if things get a bit too much for you. It's okay to get help. So don't blame yourself. You can't control everything. I know it's easy for me to say this because I'm not the one in your position, but please know that I'm always here whenever you need me. If you need a professional, we can go and get help. I'll go with you, how about that? Come on, it's not something you should be ashamed of. We all need help. Even archons ask for help, don't they? So don't beat yourself up. It's okay to fail. It's okay to feel bad. It's normal. We're humans after all. We're not perfect. But just know that you're not alone. And you're not gonna go through this alone. I'm not gonna judge you. I'm sure many of us will not judge you. You know, I read somewhere that sometimes we can get too worried of what others might think about us. But in fact, everyone else is too self-absorbed with their own faults, and you'll be surprised how fast they forget about the things around them. We tend to overthink that the world is always looking at us, but actually it's not the case. Everyone thinks that the world is looking at them, but turns out that everyone is just busy looking at themselves. Funny, but it makes sense, right? Let's test it out. You remember the kid who fell downstairs in the plaza this morning? Yes, there's a kid who fell in the plaza. You know, that boy was super embarrassed. His mom even went to me and told me that her son won't even go out, thinking that everyone is still laughing at him. Now, do you remember the boy's name? How about his face? See, you've even forgotten about that. You'll really be surprised how less people care, especially those who don't really know you. Me? Of course I care because I know you. I care about you. And that's why I won't judge you. So if you need anything, or even just, someone to hear you out, or make you delicious tea, just let me know. Okay? What do you mean I'm like that too? Well, touche. Yes, I admit I'm in no place to talk. Sometimes I also feel horrible if nothing goes my way. Everyone in Watatsumi Island goes to me for help. But it can get pretty tiring and frustrating sometimes. In fact, you can't even show that you're tired or frustrated. For one, I don't want to demoralize the people, especially the soldiers risking their lives. So, yeah, touche, you're right. I should also take my own advice. That said, maybe we should go seek help together. What do you say? Goro knows a lot of professionals from Inazuma City. We don't have much in Watatsumi Island, but I'm sure we'll figure it out. Oh, you're yawning. Did I make you sleepy? It must be the tea then. So, how are you feeling? The tea makes you calm, right? This is my favorite mint tea. Ah, I know. I light up some calming incense. Wait here. Smells nice, right? How about you lie down? I'm not sleepy yet, so if you don't mind, I'll just keep you company until you fall asleep. I know, I can read you some lines from the Art of War. A lot of people find it pretty boring, so you might actually end up falling asleep. Great. Now let's see. about? There we go. Tactical dispositions. Sun Tzu said, "The good fighters of old first put themselves beyond the possibility of defeat, and then waited for an opportunity of defeating the enemy. To secure ourselves against defeat lies in our own hands, but the opportunity of defeating the enemy is provided by the enemy themselves. Thus, the good fighter is able to secure themselves against defeat, but cannot make certain of defeating the enemy. Hence the saying, one may know how to conquer without being able to do it." Security against defeat implies defensive tactics. Ability to defeat the enemy means taking defense. Well, look at that. You finally fell asleep. Good night and sweet dreams.